Hey, Board Islander here. This is a replacement of the Steelseries Arctis 7 battery. I made a video on it because I couldn't find anything online about a teardown or battery replacement. Anyway, let's get into it. If you haven't already, I highly suggest replacing the stock ear pads with these from Amazon for $20. Unlike the stock ones, they're deep set memory foam pads that won't hurt your ears after wearing them for a long time. I'll have them linked down in the description below. The battery I'm using is a 3.7 volt 1200 milliamp hour polymer battery with 3 wires. I got the battery from eBay for $10. I'll link that in the description below as well. The battery is stored in the right housing of the headset. The speaker is held in by 3 Phillips screws, unlike the left side, which are held in by 3 Torx screws. Carefully remove the neodymium driver as it is attached by 2 thin wires to a daughter board. You'll want to flip it open like a book and rest it on the tabletop. This job is particularly easy even for a novice solderer such as myself. I coat the contacts with a little bit of flex paste so it makes cleaning them a little easier. I usually use a wooden toothpick, but I didn't have any, so I had to be resourceful. For desoldering, you'll want to use some tweezers and, more obviously, a soldering iron. While heating up the solder using the soldering iron, pull each wire away from the contact with the tweezers. After removing the wires from the daughter board, the battery is held in place by double-sided tape, so don't be afraid to just rip it out. Next, clean the contacts using a solder wick, making sure to remove all of the old solder. That way, you create a clean surface for the new wires. I didn't have any double-sided tape to secure the battery to the housing, but for me, that's okay considering the neodymium driver will hold the battery in place. The wires come already stripped, but I would advise trimming them to fit and not tuck them in like I did in the tutorial. Now it's time to solder in the new battery. Don't forget to add flux to the contacts to help guide the solder where it needs to go. The order in which the wires go from left to right are black, white, and red. Remember to tin your soldering iron. This means adding solder to your soldering iron, then cleaning it on a wet sponge. It helps to protect the tip while creating an easier soldering experience. Since I only have 2 hands, I put a small amount of solder on the tip of the iron, roughly the size of a period, and then I held the wire in place with tweezers. Repeat this for the other 2 wires. Before putting everything back together, be sure to test the battery by seeing if the headset turns on. In my case, it was a success, but not all batteries are made equal and you could receive a dud. All that's left is to put in the screws and attach the ear pads, and you have yourself a brand new Steelseries Arctis 7 headset. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.